Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
De'Aaron Fox talked about his mentality on the court. You put the ball in his hands, he says, I'm going to take over the game. It doesn't have to be scoring, just always attacking. Always. Got to be a dog. Don't back down from anyone. Kevin, I know you're a dog. Back to you.
A little intimidation factor, DA. Thanks. And a look at the recent power rankings. Some interesting stories here in the early part of December. Look at Milwaukee. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
Well, right now, for this home ball club, they're the best in class when it comes to putting a great product on the court. And we've seen that in the early going.
Now Sacramento starting 5. Bagley and Dedmon playing together in the front court. Fox at the point with Heel to his side. They're the backcourt. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3 spot. We've got D. B-Train out there with Shorty. Then it's Big Smooth. We're just halfway through the season. Brent, talk about the value of leadership and keeping everyone focused night in and night out.
A lot of that will come from your coaching staff and the messaging, but I will tell you what, Kevin, playing with a star player that goes out there and does it night after night, watching James Harden, watching Russell Westbrook, watching Steph Curry have the kind of unreal performances for the game 56, the game 68. You're just sitting there in amazement. You want to step up and say, you know what, I want to be there for you.
But to me, that may be the most important. Like every game they're there. Like every single game.
They are there. They're excited to be there. They're excited for you to be playing, and they raise the level of your attentiveness to being competitive on a nightly basis. And truly, those guys become inspirational to you. Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
And here are the Kings now. Here's Fox. Denial. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. Five to shoot. Shot from 6. And the jumper is good.
Pretty nice looking shot there from De'Aaron Fox, looking more comfortable.
Here's Shorty. Guarded by Fox. Here's Shorty. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
Yeah, I don't think he even sees a taller defender out there, just a gifted scorer.
Fox kicks to Hield. Knocks it loose. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Bagley. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Now the pass to B-Train. There's Big Smooth. Pass to Shorty. From the line. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. For Sacramento, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far.
Well, they've been striving towards it for years now, and the Kings are finally one of the premier up-tempo teams.
Well, it works for them when you have a guy like De'Aaron Fox out there to blast off on any possession. You surround them with great shooters in Bogdanovich and Hield. Puts a lot of pressure on the defense on a nightly basis throughout the course of a regular season.
Now, here's Fox. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Chicago. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A 3 from Bogdanovich.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Oh!
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Now, here's Fox. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Hield, the pass to Bagley. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
How about that? Taking on the challenge, the physical part of the game, something Bagley's trying to get better with.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Well, some ups and downs for Marvin Bagley in that rookie campaign with the Kings, but you could see the flashes of potential and the tremendous work ethic when he was out on that floor. And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now here's Hield. In the game against Chicago, very impressive. And Fox gets it to go. And with Bagley, the mobility he showed for his size is really what impresses you.
And that blend of size and speed is why many feel like he could play across the entire front line. Wasn't in the Rookie of the Year race, but in a few years, he could be right there with the best of the best from that 2018 class.
So the Kings call timeout, their first. Their last encounter was in Sacramento.
Yeah, they were just wrecked last time they faced this team, and a lot of it was their own undoing.
Yeah, those turnovers were inexcusable. So many of their possessions ended with them giving the ball away. It's one thing to make passes, but you need to pass to your own team, not the other one.
Sacramento making a switch here. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Dwayne Dedman. Bielitsa comes in for Marvin Bagley. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And Yogi Ferrell subbed in for Hield.
Defense couldn't be any better. Harrison Barnes on that possession, getting it done.
Pass to Chan. Here's the three. Bangs home the trifecta.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now, here's Fox. 1:43 left in the first quarter. Now here's Barnes. To the paint. Here's Holmes. Got a piece of it. Holmes with the steal. Here's Ferrell. No points in the game yet for him. Right side, Fox to the middle. Bielitsa. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
Yeah, Bielitsa pushing right through the contact that time.
Here's Chan. Trains the three-pointer. He has 6.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Fox looking it over. Here's the teardrop. Lots of room. And there it is for him.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
The Kings trail by 10. There's 38 seconds left to play here in the first. "13 feet away. And they're running. And here they go. And going out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes. He's checked in for Ball. Harry Giles is checked in for Sacramento. Riza comes in for Bielitsa. 23 seconds left in the first. It's Thompson off the drive. The pass to B. Shot clock at 5. He lobs it up. Very pretty alley-oop layup.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
So far, both teams scorching the Nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great. Scoring is coming in bunches. And both of the teams feeling confident right now.
And so it's the home team in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. And their three-point shooting. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Slim is out there with Big Smooth. Then there's B. Then it's Thompson. And it's Chan in at the 3. Stolen by Thompson. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Farrell kicks to Fox. Pass to Barnes. Picked him clean. Here is Slim. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. A chance now to check out how the All-Star voting is shaping up.
And I tell you, the excitement starting to ratchet up a little bit as the tallies start coming in.
Well, you look at B-Train. He's among the top 10 in the voting in the Western Conference. The fans rewarding him for a tremendous season so far.
And I'm sure he's grateful for that. But, Kevin, I know what he really wants is a spot in that starting lineup.
And it seems like the anticipation just continues to build each year around this time of the season. Going to be a fantastic weekend. Brent, you know, the moving screen is one of those very difficult judgment calls, isn't it?
It's a tough one, Kevin, but what you look for all the time in replays when you see that call, it's almost like the salsa. I'm looking at the hips and the feet. If the feet are too wide, and Kevin Garnett was the biggest problematic moving screen setter that I ever saw, being 6'11" and spreading out those sticks of his. But if the feet go wider than the shoulder, impossible. And then the hip move as the defender is moving around the screener, just enough of a nudge for him not to be able to catch up.
Yes.
Those are the ones where the referees, I think, are most in tune to in order to blow the whistle.
The Kings making a switch here. Bogdanovich is checked in.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Now here's Hield. He's tightly guarded. Clock at 6. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Bogdanovich knocked around a little bit there, but sticks with his shot.
Well, Greg, it took some time for Bogdan Bogdanovich to make it over to the NBA, but you can see why he was worth the wait.
And Bogdanovich showed some flashes of his great shooting that rookie year and only improved on that last season. Still, you know, in his mid-20s, he should only continue to get better as he adjusts to the NBA.
And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Bogdanovich.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage, and it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Hield outside. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight. Inside. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Bogdanovich, that's for 2. Releases from the wing and drills it. Bogdanovich has got 7 points. Gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, Kevin, after years and years of rebuilding, the Kings are finally a team on the rise, and they're earning respect. Draymond Green said they've got a lot of young talent, never quit, probably the fastest team in the history of the NBA. Green said after he plays them, I leave the game exhausted. I go home, I'm dead. And Kevin, we know that Green is pretty accustomed to going all out.
David, he sure is. He's got a lot of engine in him. Thank you so much. Up and in for the basket, number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Well, Bogdanovich, we saw a little bit of this during the All-Star weekend. He can play with a little bit of flair. You know he's confident when he starts to show those signs.
Good D by Hield. The Kings trail by 11. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Shooting at a high percentage. All teams aim to do that. Let's see the league's best.
Just tremendously disciplined offensively, always looking for the best possible shot. That's how they've gotten that field goal percentage to skyrocket.
Wasted no time on that one. Big Daddy's got his second bucket tonight.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Both teams will make substitutions.
And a moment now to check out some of the numbers for Buddy Hield. Averaging about 16 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And very few players in the league can go out and produce like he has. Just a great stretch for him.
He keeps playing like this, and you know in arenas, especially at home, the star players playing this well, those MVP chants come raining down.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Aguiar passes to Shorty. And there's the foul. It's on Dwayne Dedmon. That's his first foul. And how often do players argue calls knowing that they are in the wrong? They know they're going after something that was the correct call.
Let's just say often, Kevin. I mean, you just never, the whistle.
Are they thinking ahead in terms of saying?
I don't think so. It's emotional. It's just an emotional reaction. I mean, you're out there running around and doing what you do, and you get a whistle, you're going to react to it like, oh, I did something wrong. Why am I in the principal's office right now? I want to get my side up. I know you saw it. Everybody does.
That sounds like you may have done a lot of that.
I try to avoid that, Kevin.
Did you? Yeah.
Oh yeah. I don't think that's healthy for you and your reputation.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. And Yogi Ferrell subbed in for Buddy Hield. A big dunk at the end of the break.
And that's how you do it. Impressive play, explosive finish.
Yeah, sweet finishes like that, you see everybody get up. Look at the guys on the bench. They're fired up.
So for the Kings, their last game a win against the Bulls.
Yeah, in that game, I thought they took advantage of some sloppy play, but give them credit. They turned mistakes into points.
Yeah, the last game, it felt like they were just feeding off of what they were doing defensively, forcing a lot of those turnovers, and that helps build your defensive confidence. Just a much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment, goes straight to the rim.
Ball. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's his first trip to the line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%? And Sacramento seems like a great fit for Luke Walton. Team's approach on offense really matches his own. Should never be a shortage of scoring for the Kings.
You wonder how it is that Luke Walton did his studying coming into this season with how much success last year Dave Yeager had in getting these guys to push the ball up the floor. Luke Walton believes that anyone can rebound and bring it up, and they have the kind of guys who could do that on this roster.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Barnes with it. From deep. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the home team riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. Taking a look at this home squad. Kenny?
Well, they built this lead in large part because of the sharpshooters off the bench. The subs played a super.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What a game we're seeing from B-Train.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Starting off the second half, here's Luke Walton's 5. That's at the point with Hield to his side. They're the backcourt. BRGY and Dedmon playing together in the front court. And it's BRGY.GINEBRA in at the 3 spot. Now here's Fox. Defense right on him. Chalk up 2 there. Fox has got 11.
Pretty much all you can do on defense there. De'Aaron Fox, great poise in the painted area.
And some very quick points for him on that possession. 15 points for D.
Guys, he can't miss. I swear, he was trying to miss that. He did not miss. That means he can't miss.
They swipe it. Here's Slaughter. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Kind of get a team defensively on their heels, and if you can keep pushing and keep attacking, they'd never find some kind of defensive balance to help slow you down.
And here is Fox. He's got 11. 6 to shoot. They get a hand on it. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. They get it back. Here's Dedmon. And the Kings check on 2 more.
Dedmon continues to work on that jump shot. Nice, high, fluid form.
And now Sacramento on the break. Fox leading the charge. They kick out to Hield. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Well, last season we saw Buddy Hield step into the primary scoring option role for the team. He flourished in that, Brent, and his percentages didn't change.
No, he was a great complement alongside what De'Aaron Fox was doing for them in transition. But a new coaching staff, Kevin, it'll be interesting to see if Buddy Hield continues to get 8 threes a game, which is what he did last year, along with trying to improve other aspects to be more and more consistent on the offensive end of the floor. Yeah, they've only missed 1 out of their first 5 shots here in the second half, guys. Their offense really moving well, ball snapping, and the shooting looks to be in great rhythm.
Fox passes to Ariza. Back to Fox. Just 5 on the clock. It's deflected. Knocked away. It's stolen by Bagley. Good. Nice job down low. Bagley's got 5 now.
Bagley getting positioned just too deep there and does a nice job with it.
Passes it to Chan. Here's Big Smooth. Covered by Hield. Here's Slaughter. And too long on the shot.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one, Kevin. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Pass to Dedmon. Outside, Fox. Ripped away. And here they come. And here we go. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
There's the pass to Ariza. Back to Fox. And it's blocked. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Quickly up court with the basketball, delivered a perfect strike.
The Kings have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Timeout called by the Kings. We talk so much about the stars in this league, Brent. Name some role players who, when they do get hot, they can be terrific.
Well, there's nobody better, and I think he's ripped out a page from Seattle's own Jamal Crawford.
I know
there's been nobody better in the last couple of years than what Lou Williams has represented for the Clippers. He's had scoring performances, Kevin, and you've been witness to them courtside, where it's just astounding that he can go and get where he wants to go and make the types of shots that he's been able to do. And this is a revelation because this is 7, 8, 9 years that he's been in the league.
Right.
And he's doing this with such great impact and thankfully, rightfully, been rewarded for it.
Hield outside. Shot clock at 6. And that's a foul called on Baller. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Bielitsa. Pass to Holmes. Barnes right side. And the basket is good. Barnes has got his second basket of the game.
Attacking is one thing, Kevin, but body control another, and Harrison Barnes showing you that on that play.
Here's Big Daddy. He's got 8. 13 feet away. Good on the bucket. Big Daddy's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Stolen by Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Sacramento. Farrell looking around. Five on the clock. Puts up a 3. It's deflected. Here's the break. Here's Chan. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Sacramento's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Passes to Barnes to stop the run, and he drops that one in. Barnes has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Now, Barnes likes to do his damage around that area, fluid in the mid-range.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, our man is going for the jugular.
The Kings have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the 3rd. Here's Farrell. He's covered by Thompson. Farrell passes to Barnes. Knocked loose. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. .17 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Farrell gets the bucket.
Well, nice job by Bielitsa. Be patient. Look for teammates. He found one.
Now Thompson. He's got 7. And stolen by Bogdanovich. That shot off. And at the end of the 3rd quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. The home team delivering the blowout. And we're coming right back after this break to get the 4th quarter underway. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. Big Daddy is out there with money. Then it's D. Then it's Thompson. And it's Chan in at the shooting guard position. Thompson the bounce pass. And the 3-ball is good.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
The 3 from Barnes drills the 3-pointer.
Barnes keeps competing out there. When you sink a 3 on him, he's going to come back and try to make you pay.
Shoots it up. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. 12 points for Big Daddy.
Yeah, that's not an assignment that I want there, Kevin. I'd rather do math homework than to try and cover that guy.
Got a piece of it. James, the pass to Farrell. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And here's a look at what's coming up for the Kings. On Friday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the San Antonio Spurs. Then on Sunday, they continue the road trip heading out to Dallas to take on the Mavericks.
The old Texas Triangle is on tap for him, and That is not a fun time. I don't care what year it is or how good your team is. Getting wins from that trio of games is always an uphill struggle.
And the Kings making a change here. Ariza's checked in.
Oh, big finish. Emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it.
A strong finisher around the rim. Ariza with the size to do some damage.
Has to be the tray. Sacramento grabs the miss. Money passes to Shorty. 6 on the shot clock. Three-pointer. Sinks the triple. B's got his first 3 points of the game.
And he shot a lower than average volume here tonight, but his efficiency doing it has helped the team build the lead.
And Joseph kicks to James. Ariza outside. And they're on the break. This one for 3. And James pulls it down. D passes to Money. Here's Shorty for the 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Shorty's got 5 points now this quarter.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Right side, Joseph. That's tipped. And they're moving it up. Ahead. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Ariza finds Joseph. Oh, that's blocked. To the inside. Here's Slaughter. And the layup's good off the glass.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another, Greg.
Ariza, right side. You know, Brent, something other major sports do, reseeding during the playoffs. So the highest seeds always will play the lowest seeds. And do you think the NBA should go down that road?
I think the consideration will still be there. I think that conversation is going to happen over the course of the next 2 or 3 years. I don't see it changing in that time, Kevin, but it's healthy to continue the dialogue to the point where maybe we do get there.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
And Joseph kicks to Giles. Ariza outside. It's blocked. Here's Shorty. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. Giles, the pass to Farrell. And the pass to Ariza. Back to Farrell. Clock at 6. Yep, that one goes in there.
Ariza's been in the league a long time, so a great job of reading the defense with some rhythm that time.
They double him with James. Pass to Slaughter. B, the pass to Slaughter. And he makes the first. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Trevor Ariza. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. There are many players now signing shorter contracts in free agency. You've talked about this a lot. Does it make it harder or easier for the super teams?
Well, I think it makes it easier because all of a sudden a star player from another team becomes available that you could latch him on to somewhere else.
Any examples you could throw out there that
I don't want to get into the specifics
okay,
of it.
I understand.
I think we've seen it over the past 3 or 4 years with some of our star guys. And
yes.
I don't fault them because they're getting smarter. Players are a lot smarter about what it is that they can do with having the very few times, Kevin, that you have a say in your career as to where it is that you're going to play, and more importantly, the potential for what it is that financially you can make.
And playing for a championship.
For a championship, for potentially the opportunity to play with somebody who you've always thought you could either elevate their play or they could elevate yours. This is not going away anytime soon.
Here's Shorty. He's covered by Joseph. Can he keep it going? He gets that one.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
You loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Pass to Holmes. Back to Joseph. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Now, lead passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride. So full speed, 2 points.
Here's Shorty. And so the home crowd treated to a win. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you later.